Yo, what is going on YouTube? Finally, the day is here. Infinity Ward dropped a patch. Cue the music. So this video today is just going through the patch notes. So, kicking it off, nice and quick. We got a new game mode. We got Hardpoint, baby. That's right, we got Hardpoint. Now some of you will have heard of this game mode before, and some of you won't. So for my people who've already played it before, you know what the deal is. And for the people that haven't, just imagine a headquarters, but a lot faster paced. Along with the new game mode, we've also got two new maps. Damn! And these maps are Krovnik Farmland, that is the ground war map, so this is for the larger game modes, and Shoot House, this is for the 6v6 game modes. So both of these maps were mentioned in my previous video of the map leaks, so hopefully that confirms that more of those maps on that video are coming into this game. I'll put a link to my previous video somewhere on screen now. And that video just basically goes through all the files that we found through the PC version of this game. So I'm not going to go through every single fix there was, because this video will probably be about 25 minutes long and no one wants to sit through that. I'm just going to go through the main important ones that you guys want to hear. I'm still going to leave all the fixes in certain categories on the screen so you can still read through it yourself. But like I said, I'm just going to go through the main ones that people really wanted to hear. In the general section, there's just a few performance and stability fixes. One complaint I saw a lot on Reddit was XP tokens were being used in menus, so you're wasting valuable time while in menus, and your XP timer was still going down. I think the main one to highlight here is the sprint and tac sprint speeds are now back to the speeds they were in the beta. So there was some issue here with a riot shield, and when you had a throwing knife or thermite, it wouldn't cause the shield to go on the player's back, so you could still throw your thermite or throwing knife with its shield in front of you, therefore not dying. Now the main one everyone wants to hear. Claymores. Play angelic music. So finally, when you shoot a claymore at full health, it doesn't kill you. They've also reduced the trigger and damage radius, and reduced the width of damage, so it's a more narrow field that you get impacted by. I feel like this update was way too overdue. We've been calling for this for a good 2 weeks now, but I'm happy they just finally put it in the game. And another we've all been waiting to hear. Play that music again. The battle chatter. Yes, the battle chatter. Countless posts and videos I've seen of people's position being given away by their character shouting something that they see someone and they don't see anything, and it makes the enemy team, the whole enemy team shall I say, gain their attention. Finally, all that nonsense is gone. From now, it's just your teammates that you'll be able to hear making those calls, and that's it, nothing else. Your character will not be shouting something at the top of their lungs when you can't see anyone. So we got a few minor ones listed here, like mounting, where there's a slight increase to the recoil while your weapon is mounted, and lighting, where it was kind of bad contrast in dark to light areas or vice versa. So there's going to be minor updates to those two. Another big change is EOD, the perk that sits in your perk 1 slot. This now clamps damage to a non-lethal amount if your player is at full health, meaning if you go through any explosive, i.e. a claymore, at full health, it will not kill you. Another change the community's been wanting for a few weeks now, footsteps. So now footsteps have changed, meaning when there's more objects between you and the enemy, your footsteps are going to get filtered more and more, meaning it's going to be less and less louder for them. Also, if it's in a big open area, your footsteps at distance are going to be a lot quieter than they used to be. But it's interesting here because it says they have another large footstep change coming in the next update, which will affect crouch and ADS movement significantly quieter. So I look forward to seeing what that's going to bring. There's also a few fixes for the challenges, progression and rank systems, meaning challenges are now properly going to get tracked. There's been so many people posting pictures and videos and Reddit posts and whatever it may be. Challenges are not working. So now the whole challenge system just kind of got an overhaul. Everything seems to be working perfectly now. Now we're on to the bit that all of you have been waiting for, and that's the weapons. So starting with the main one, the 725. The notes here read they've increased the ADS and hip spread, which honestly makes no sense, and reduced damage range. So I've played a few games on the new patch. It's not as strong, but still I would like it to be toned down a lot more. It's still hitting me at ranges where it shouldn't be. Underneath that, we got the M4, which got a damage range reduction and a small recoil increase. And now assault rifles in general as a whole got an increased hip spread to reduce their effectiveness up close, meaning you can't spray at the hip as effectively, and less damage at long range for the 5.56 rifles. So if yours is converted ammo, for example, if it uses a different type of caliber, this will not be affecting it. Now a big change they've done is the SMGs. The SMGs in general got increased move speed, increased ADS move speed, and small reduction in sprint out time, meaning they're a lot more mobile now. And the Uzi itself got increased damage range. Now the next three are just LMG tweaks. It seems that all three of them got increased hip spread, a minimum or small damage range reduction, but the MG34 got a small ADS slowdown too. Now pistols in general, at the start of the game, they were really weak. They were so bad that you might as well just pick up a different weapon as soon as you spawn, because they were just so useless. The patch notes read that they got increased move speed, reduced sprint out time, and increased the damage range. And that is hella effective, I can confirm myself. They're actually useful now as a sidearm. The last one is crouch and prone no longer adjust recoil. There's also a few more changes on the list regarding, for example, private matches in competitive modes, cyber attack and ground war, but the link will be below for the original post so you can read through yourself if you're interested in these game modes. So hopefully by you watching or listening to this video, you have more of an insight of what this patch has changed in the game. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, I stream to Twitch daily and I like to do viewer lobbies on Call of Duty, so feel free to hop in and play a few games with me. Apart from that though, I appreciate you taking your time out to watch or listen to this video, and I'll see you online.